feet don't fail me now. Oh, as I trot along, yeah. Battle's just begun. Yeah, I know it's far from one, but they got nowhere to run, nowhere to run. When reggae lights go, oh 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 oh. Yeah, man, you don't know say Blvk H3ro. I will say a big boss is to Reggaelize and the whole team. You see me, Georgiana, big up yourself. Man.
Greetings. Please introduce yourself to the audience.
So bless up, boss, blessings. You don't know it's Blvk H3ro. Over there, isn't me? I represent for Reggaelizin. Man.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about your journey, about your story, even if the whole story will not be told, right? A bit about your journey.
So, alright. Journey wise now, as Buju would say, isn't me? The full story will never ever be told, isn't it? But I come from Jamaica, 24, young, energetic, creative. Isn't me? I grew up in Waterford. That's where I really kind of like built most of my life from. Isn't me? I was there for like 16 years, 17 years. Then I moved to Kingston, and that's really when the music started for me. Isn't me? That's when I left from this Christian home and these doors and these grills to this wide open spaces, to these different people, meeting like different energies. So it was a very fun and exciting time for me, and through that I discovered music like as my gift. Like I was always a fan of music from birth till now. I was always listening to Kirk Franklin, and I was listening to Akon and Michael Jackson and all these legends. And then over time that love just became like a drive. It became a career that's now spanning like 3-4 years until I Reggaelized there. Our well vibes with them. So my musical career is like, it's still going, it's still moving, the journey is still on. But yeah, we're there.
Okay, what makes you a hero?
What makes you a hero? Just living. Like I feel like your day-to-day experiences, what you're doing to survive, like that's what makes you a hero. Still here, still on your journey, still on your path, facing the economic strains, facing whatever energies that may face, good, bad, negative, positive, still here. Personally for me, I don't think I'm any more a hero than anybody else. It's just that in the music I take a different stance. I stand for what I believe in. I do what I want, how I want. So.
Okay, you come from Portmore, where Vybz Kartel comes from, right? And naturally the inspiration from him will be there. I know you're a Gaza fan.
Yeah.
So what about his music inspires you?
When it comes to Kartel now, to be honest, it's just straight lyrics. Like I've never seen anybody like go so hard to prove that I am a lyricist. Like his craft is amazing. Like the way he puts the words together, like his cadences, his flows, he's just a great musician. He works hard on his craft, you can tell. And growing up in Gaza, or growing up in Waterford, you always get hear his music. From you wake up till you drop asleep, it's almost like being in Augustown and hearing Sizzler all day. It's like the norm, So Kartel, his inspiration for me, or what I've taken from him, is just that drive, that work ethic, that he doesn't give up, basically. Like no matter what happens, who bounted this or that man or whatever is going on in the industry, he always stands on top, always going for it, always working. So that's what I take from him. I try to be as lyrical. I'm not like a super lyrical person either, if you get what I'm saying. I just get to the point, I share a story, I have a conversation. That's how I do my music. But Kartel has given me like a certain kind of meds that if I want to deliver like that, I can't. So.
Okay, some people blame Kartel for influencing youths to pick up a gun and shoot or treat women a certain way. How do you want your music to impact people?
Honestly, like this answer is gonna be very weird, like coming from a Rasta or like a positive youth, but I just want it to affect you. I don't care if it make you feel bad or if it make you feel good or if it whatever emotion it evokes from you, that's what's supposed to happen. Like, as long as that happens, I'm good. Like, if you listen to my music and you don't feel nothing, that's horrible. That means I forgot about the drawing board and I have to do this again. Like, what am I missing? You see me? So if I do a song and it make you feel uneasy, fine. Make it you feel uneasy. If I do a song and you feel like you're in love, then you're in love. Whatever. Just as long as it affects you. Because I feel like even though people put cartel, like people just want somebody to blame. You see me? It's just like what I'd say Christians, you know, instead of taking the sins upon themselves, it's always the devil's fault. No, it's not just all cartel. Cartel just represents what's there in the real world for real. So as long as it affects you, I don't care.
Okay, define Bossway.
Yo, Bossway the most super califragilistic expedaliousous thing ever. It's like a gene. It's like a power. It's a group of Justice League superheroes. It's just that thing. Bossway is just that unexplainable, like Mystery X, Chemical X thing, you see me? And you can only tell by feeling it. Like I've seen that even when people see it, like look at me and Gray or anybody in the team, them like them can just tell that's Bossway, you see, because it's just something where there's freedom. It's just a freedom like no other. Like look at this smile right now. I'm talking about it, I'm feel so happy because it's just the most freeing thing ever. It's more than a group. It's more than a pin. It's more than just me and Gray and Dennis and Lila and all these different energies. And it's like a mission, like too. It's like something given to us. Say, yo, now have to be this. Like you guys have to stand for this. You guys have to be yourselves, and just being ourselves, isn't it? We'll get it definitely to a level. So that's Bossway. Bossway is a lot of things. I want some more, but just for now, Bossway is a freedom. You can look to Bossway and feel free. You can follow what we do or whatever it is you want to do and feel free. So Bossway I feel is that freedom, is that key to all the doors that are closed, all those people that don't want to be individuals, they don't want to be themselves, they don't want, we're not following the status quo F society. I'm not following that. I'm not following all that. I'm Bossway, isn't it? So.
Okay, in the last year your name started to pop out more frequently, and with an upcoming tour ahead, I guess you are on the right path, right?
Yeah.
But how hard is it for a young artist to Bossway?
I have to be careful when I answer these questions right now, like, cause where I'm at, look from the vantage point that I'm at now, I can see definite improvements. In terms of there's a lot of youth that are like given time of day now. They're being seen, they're being heard. But in Jamaica, it's really, I feel in any industry it's difficult because you have to understand nobody really likes the new thing. You see me, like so quick and so that people are good with what they are used to, what they're accustomed to. So for somebody new or a new song or anybody new coming up to break, it's difficult. But the thing about Jamaica is Jamaica's industry is so close. Like everybody knows everybody. Like we're like a community. So if you work hard enough and you just keep consistent and you keep showing growth and keep showing that you're about something and you're gonna go somewhere, you will be seen. Trust me. Like Jamaica is not one to really miss the stars. They might overlook them, but they're gonna catch them at some point, isn't it? So. It's difficult, but I would say it's not that difficult, but it's difficult. That's my answer. These wasps are making it difficult.
Okay, Protege has showed a lot of strength for the young artists like you, like Runkus, like Blue, Lila, and even created a platform for you to kind of polish your skills, performance skills. Talking about new wave, tell me about the energy there and what it means for you.
First of all, I have to do this. I do this a lot. I'm not like his marketer or like an ambassador for Protege. It's just that I really rate this youth. Like he didn't have to. You get what I'm saying? Like so many artists didn't. He didn't have to. And I really appreciate this youth. Like you wouldn't believe because he's helped push a generation and an era so far, so fast, on such a level that you just have to give him that respect. And you see, it's just that level of respect. You just have to give him that, isn't it? New wave now is just amazing. Like you can't deny it. Like every Monday, you and people that you've seen online, people that you've seen on social media, in the music that you like, the musicians that you like, the artists, the creatives, the painters, everybody that you like is gonna be at one space. Easily, no hype, no vibes, no hey you can't par over here, so we over here, so cool kids, none of that. Everybody's one. The collective is one. So New Wave is amazing. And for him to do that and to see the need, because there was nothing like that there. So just to see the need for that and to put it there, it takes vision. It takes like a different level of thinking. So yeah, big up Proto for that anytime and for anything that he does with any young artist. Me, anybody after me, before me, big him up, isn't it? Anytime. Everywhere that you're Proto, you're messing. If you don't watch this, big up your goddamn self, isn't it?
Cool. What does this 90s generation has to bring to the table, musically speaking? Because every generation comes with a different energy, you know. But tell me from your perspective, what does this 90s generation like you? And
alright, this generation, our fourth our top generation, as we said, this is a wavy generation. What we have to bring to the table is really simple, and if you look at it, it's really simple. Like, we're here to bridge the past to the future. Like, that's what we're here to do. We're here to ensure that we make a smooth transition from one era to the next. And to do that, we just have to stay creative and stay relevant to us. Like, a lot of musicians come up, or a lot of people say to us that, yo, why aren't you doing this like Bob? Or doing this like this artist? No, at that time that was necessary for Bob and Tash to be that energy. And for all those other greats to be that energy. For this generation, we have to ensure that we enlighten the youths to our next level. Show them what really awaits us in the future, and to still show them where they're coming from, which is the past, isn't it? I think the weight is on our shoulders the heaviest right now, because we're not only dealing with issues and situations and problems from previous generations, we're dealing with our unique issues too. Like, isn't it, social media wasn't around in their time. This is a whole different ball game. Like, a tweet can really affect you. Rumors, like false news, stuff like that can really affect you, make you lose a job, like discredit you, all these things. So we have our unique stuff to deal with, and we still have stuff from the past to deal with, like racism, sexism, classism, stuff like that. We're still battling that, and to some extent on our own sometimes, because I find that it's very difficult for elders to really look on us and just pass on that knowledge, and to just trust us or respect us right off the bat, because we're young. They know what they did in their young ages, so they know what they're gonna try and expect from us. But I think we're doing a good job for now. Like, everybody that has ever said to me growing up, like teenage age, that yo, this generation are gonna be the worst or whatever, look at what we're doing now. We have the fastest man alive. Just saying, that's my generation, just saying, isn't it? We have Chronics, we have all these young revolutionaries, we have all these Rastas, we have all these futuristic people here. Like, it's different now. We'll bring the STEAM culture to our next level. We have the wellness space, we have deeper connections with you and UTech and all these different blogs, Reggaelizin, Reggae, we're gonna do it. So we're here to stay, isn't it? You're not gonna get rid of us. There's a lot of us now. I can think of 30, 40 artists off of the top of my brain, young, ready, energetic, ready to go, take on the world and bring our culture and our music and our message and the message, the right message to the world. So, and that's just a brief explanation of our generation, guys, isn't it? Because this is just me. You still have so much other people have so much other things to say and do, isn't it? So, alright.
Okay, in a few days you're gonna drop a new single, Fit.
Yeah.
Which is, as far as I know, is the first one from the upcoming debut album, right?
Yeah.
So tell me the background story for the song. Tell me about the song.
Alright, so I'm very, very, very I've normally kept certain things until it's the right time when to release it, but I'm debut album. I'm going for it, guys. Proto did have this reason in me one time and said EPs and mixtapes, they're like tests, like a little midterm and like a 1-2 tests where you teach a gear, one like a coursework, you know what I mean? But the album is the exam. It's that end of the year. It's that, alright, let's see what you got, isn't me? So I put out a mixtape, I put out an EP, So I just said, alright, let me just show you guys what I really can do, isn't it? So the first single off that is Feet Don't Fail. Very, very nervous about that song. I've never been more nervous about any other song because it's my first like official reggae song, isn't it? And I say that not to say my other sounds aren't reggae, it's just that this one is bass, drum and bass, and is one of the, it's like I worked on it with the elder Anthony Hibbert, isn't it? Bass, Leroy Sibbles them time. That's where he's coming from, isn't it? So I told myself if I was gonna do a reggae song, it's not gonna be, you know, crossover reggae. I know that it's gonna be reggae, it's gonna be us. Like I don't want it to sound like reggae-ish. Isn't it? Like you have milk, you throw water in the milk. That's not milk anymore, isn't it? Isn't it? So, and that song, alright, just to give a little bit away, because it's Georgiana, Georgiana's family, isn't it? Immortal Stepper, just as the name says, stepping, movement. Everything of the project is about movement, isn't it? Locomotion, going forward, isn't it? Not being stagnant. So Feet Don't Fail is just a part of that theme. Your feet won't fail, keep moving, isn't it? And it's just an introduction to who I am, to persons who don't even know who I am yet. They're gonna hear that song. So this is the first hero song I'm hearing. Alright. I said I never born to fight against friends or family. I come to shed some light in the systems fallacies. The way I man proceed to be an example and set the lead. So with the music, bust will take the streets where it's not left the beat. So it's basically straightforward, man. So what I'm there for is not come on, like cause any harm or to be any problems to my brothers and sisters. It's to come and to tell them this is happening, this is what is happening right in front of your face, whether it be government or your neighbor or whoever is doing it. That is what I'm here to tackle, isn't it? And with my team, boss, yeah, we take the streets. My weapon is music, isn't it? So the song is straightforward, straightforward. It's also a song of like strength. If you ever feel weak or you ever feel like, Chano, this is it, let's listen to that song then. You never listen to nothing else I'm saying. You just skip to the chorus if that's it, isn't it? Feet don't fail, like it nah go fail it, brother. Even if you don't have feet. The feet, isn't it? Like feet is just like a figurative like energy, just to say moving, isn't it? You won't ever want, if you tell yourself it's over, that's when it's over. Isn't it? Your feet now go fail it. Just depend upon them. Just keep moving.
Okay, can you give me more details about the album? Collaborations,
alright, cool. Alright, for this album, like with every project I do, I always have like one feature. I don't really go too crazy with the features. Like on THC was Leno, on Skydive, on the Heroes Day mixtape. No, I don't think I had any features on that. So yeah. So I always go for like one or two, isn't it? And it has to be people that I'm very comfortable with and I really rate. So I have one feature on the album so far. I'm gonna say so far because I don't know yet, but so far I have Blue. Royal Blue, I really rate that use, isn't it? We got a chance to like learn about each other and like, you know, just parody each other for like a good while. I was living at Oaklands and his lyricism, what he stands for, isn't it? As because he's not like, if you look at him, you know, skinny rockstar jeans, you know what I mean, neat tucked it, like neat tops, isn't it? Just a different swag, like, and a different approach to the music. So it made sense, and that thing is totally different. Like it's a different type of Blue, and here you can hear like we go different levels than that. The album, as I said, it's just movement. It's not really autobiographical at this moment because I'm not trying to force myself on you guys as it. It's more like I want you to like, look over Hero way. All right, I'll give Hero a little time. Like I'll listen to Hero now. Then I'll give you like what I've been through. But no, it's just about, I'm just trying to give you guys some songs to just keep strong, yo. Like I realized even for myself, like I had to rely on these songs a couple times. You know, like sometimes I was there, big man, I'm a ball like a picnic, isn't it? I said, this not working out, that not working out, I have to just draw for feet. I said, yo, no, I'm ready, isn't it? So these songs have been tested, they've been approved to give you strength because I've tested them. Isn't it? And it's not too long. I'm not giving away the track list or nothing yet, but it's not too long. I don't want you ever listen to a project from here and say, yo, this is like an hour and a half, or no. I want you to listen to the whole body of work, and it never take you more than 40 or 45 minutes out of your time, isn't it? For the sit down while there, probably do some work or schoolwork or something, or just something. So Immortal Step Up, definitely 2017. This is what, honestly, this is what I've always been working on to put out to give you guys. It's just that I didn't have certain resources, certain times, so I had to do like THC to kind of like, hey, alright, I have to drop something, but I can't do what I wanted, so I give you guys some vibes, you know. So Immortal Stepper is it. Like, I'm very scared. And I'm very nervous for this project. I've never been like this nervous ever, because it's like, this is it. Like, we'll go in the studio, we'll sit down and we'll be like, we'll say, yes, this, that pick and artworks, and you know, and I don't even know how I'm going to promote it or not. That's how nervous I am. I just want it to sound right, and then I might just wake up one morning and just drop it. I don't even care about nothing, and then just tell me what I think, isn't it?
Cool. Tell me about the tour that is coming up in the summer. Where are we going to see you? Maybe?
This year, thanks to, as I said, this, because we've been putting in the work, like people have recognized that, yo, alright, they have something like H3ro and Blockbuster, they have something going on. So alright, let's see. So thanks to Rocker's agency for like just taking that leap of faith on the youths, isn't it? Because it's not just me, it's Royal and Runkus and some other young talent. So this year is like probably you're going to see like the most young youths leaving to go on the battlefield, isn't it, on the front lines. So I'll be there in the summer for sure. I'm trying to do a lot this year. I want to go Cali. Just stick to the Blvk H3ro, like just follow Enemy on social media, any pages. The tour dates will be announced. I'm trying to definitely get in UK. There's a lot of love in the UK, and I have one of the songs off the album is from this UK label called Swing Thing. They produced it. It's a very, 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 very nice song, isn't it? They featured it on like Fact magazine the other day, and it was like it got a lot of response, so that's cool. So I want to go there, and I want to go California for sure. Like, have to do Cali. But I just want to do Cali. I'm just putting it on this camera. No, guys, if you see this and you're in Cali, you have a show, even if it's just H3rb alone and no one perform, just call me. I just want to be Cali. Cali is just an awesome space. I've met people there. They all have great energy. I've never met a bad energy from Cali. So far, H3ro. I'm gonna be there. You're gonna see me. I'm gonna be on the stage. I'm gonna sing for y'all. Hope you're gonna sing with me.
To eat up our flesh. Blvk H3ro, Blvk H3ro.